Hey, what up, you guys? It's Danny B. You're watching the Trash Dash. In this video, I'm going to be reviewing Shrunken Heads.
Our enemies are in sight. Go. Holy shit! This is the fun of the chase. I'm so happy, dancing while the grim reaper cuts.
This is one of my favorite full moon movies. I used to watch this one over and over as a kid, and I haven't watched this one in probably like 15 to 20 years. And I forgot how funny this movie really is. I got to give a little shout out to a channel called Portal B, which they did a whole video on Shrunken Heads, and it caused me to go back and rewatch it. I rewatched it the other night, and I was absolutely just dying laughing at some of the stuff in this. So this was directed by Richard Elfman and written by Matthew Bright. Previously, they worked together on a movie called Forbidden Zone, which I used to watch that one a lot too. And Danny Elfman does the music in this, so you got a full moon movie with a Danny Elfman score. But it's the same music that's in Edward Scissorhands. It's just replayed a little bit different. And also Richard Band. So it's kind of funny, the producer's brother and the director's brother both did the music together. The tone of this movie is just kind of all over the place. It's got a very kind of kid-friendly vibe going to it, but then it goes into like realistic details about a mafia, like what the mafia does, like running numbers and shit. And then the newsman that is like the voodoo doctor, he used to be in the Tonton Macoute back in Haiti, and it's like a real organization. It's kind of like the Haitian Nazis. So it's like, what the fuck are they putting that in there for? You could tell like Matthew Bright came up with that. Matthew Bright's the guy that wrote Freeway, so he's very good at shock value. And then Meg Foster as Big Mo. And you know, I never realized that was Meg Foster because she's wearing contact lenses. Usually I recognize her right away because of her eyes. And also, she looks like a man in this. She's like a lesbian mobster, and she actually does a really good performance.
What's your name? His name is Freddy. Why now? You're gonna get off with a warning. I want you to keep your mouth shut. What do you say?
I say Vinny better dead. He's a rat bastard who belongs in a jail cell.
We got ourselves a tough guy. You should think about coming to work for me.
Doing what Vinny does? Robbing people, breaking heads?
The living.
Yeah, I don't think so.
That's a shame. Now I gotta figure out what to do with you.
Meg Foster said this is her favorite performance she's ever done, and I can see why, because she's really good in this role, and then it's unlike anything else she's ever played, I think. So the plot of this movie is there's these three kids that kind of get into a beef with a street gang, and then that leads to escalation with the mafia, like they get in trouble with the mafia, and then eventually the mafia kills them, and then they're friends with this guy who's like a voodoo doctor, so he brings them back to life as Shrunken Heads, and now they're out for revenge. And I've seen the guy that plays the voodoo doctor in some other movies, like he was in Black Caesar and Hell Up in Harlem. He was Fred Williamson's dad in that movie, if you could see him. Just everything this guy says in this movie is hilarious.
This burger was a pretty pleasant surprise.
This is Sumatra. There's been a terrible stench coming from your apartment.
As you can see, this cat has not been brought at home. That is the source of that terrible stench. But please, be patient. The doctor of cats has predicted that he will soon be bursting with health. Good night. Until tomorrow. Here's a nice fat pussy cat for seasoning, my boys. As fat as you please.
One of the kids comes back and he's visiting his girlfriend, but he's a shrunken head now. So he's like flying inside her shirt and stuff. And then the voodoo doctor says something like, Never have I seen a shrunken head with this kind of affection for humans. Like, what? Such a fun, bizarre movie. If you get a chance, check it out. They got it on Tubi right now. I'm going to give this one 4 out of 5 stars. It's Shrunken Heads. Alright guys, this is Danny B. You're watching The Trash Dash. Let me know what you think of Shrunken Heads. Hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. Peace out.